Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Level 10 show, bringing more WWE SuperCard. Today I'm joined by a special guest, Mystery Man. Reveal yourself.
It's Harrington.
How you doing, Harry? It's lovely to have you on the show.
I'm doing good, buddy.
Yeah,
You?
I'm doing very good. So let's get into it. Team Battleground, what are your thoughts on this new game mode?
Originally, it was surprising because it kind of came out of the blue, didn't it? It was everyone was kind of grasping for a new event, and no one kind of thought it would be a team event and b a permanent team event.
Yeah.
But so far, I love it. I'm not gonna lie, it's interesting, it's active, and it makes having a good team more important than ever.
Yeah, that's like the main crucial thing. And when you think about it, the whole of season 3 since the new tier dropped has been team tag team based with the fusions and such. So it obviously threw a lot of people off. I personally thought PCC would be coming back, as did quite a lot of others, but definitely a welcome addition. But how have you?
It's interesting to see where they could go with it as well, because at the minute they're just releasing cards, and there's obviously the battle points rewards that no one's hit 30,000 yet because we're still early in it. But it's interesting to see what rewards they put in moving forward, because there's a lot of potential again for new card designs, old images, rather than just having cards as well.
That's spot on. That currently they haven't got anything set up for the leaderboards, such as like rewards, but I think it's going to be near enough identical to how Royal Rumble and Rank Mode are, as to regards of not getting like the credits, but getting battle points instead for like the top 100 get a set amount. Do you think that could be a possibility?
Definitely. That's hence why we haven't disbanded, because obviously a lot of people are disbanded. I'm sure you want to go into that, the way to get quicker battlegrounds. But yeah, there's definitely going to be some form of rewards or achievements for the fact that they do have a leaderboard. Otherwise, there would be no point. And they did this with ranked play to start with. There was a leaderboard that was no rewards, and then about a month later, they just dropped the rewards and reset everyone to 40,000. So maybe that's what's going to happen here. We're all going to get a even playing ground of maybe about 50, 60,000.
Yeah.
And then bring in rewards in, say, a month or so. I suspect anyway.
Yeah, I think that's the more viable option that will happen. Have you guys managed to hit the perfect 15k score yet?
We've not had a 15k score yet. We're still trying to get the perfect 10. To be fair, no pun intended. But we've just reshuffled a few after the latest Randy Orton Team RTG. So maybe the next one, hopefully, touch wood, we hit that magic 15k. I've seen your team have done it a few times now, haven't they?
Yeah. My team, I think currently we're on course to do it for a 3rd or 4th straight time. So yeah, that would be cool. And the thing is, we've not had. It's not always been the teams that you come against. That we've been coming up against WrestleMania 33 teams, so that makes it more exciting because they're actually playing. Like one of the times, I think it was our second most recent battleground, we was actually down by about 12,000 points towards the end because we were starting late, and the other team was sort of already in the battleground chat counting the change, thinking they'd won it. Within 10 minutes, we hit 15k. So that was brilliant.
Nice.
That was brilliant.
I like that you can interact with the team as well in the chat.
Yeah, the first time it happened with us, everyone was saying, "Oh, like our team," thinking it was just a normal chat. How do we play? And then someone from the other team goes, "You guys are idiots. How do you not know how to play?" It was brilliant, and that's when everyone got shook and was like, "Right, nothing gets said in that chat unless it's a bit of banter." Yeah. What do you think on the recent event card design of Aleister Black? Because there are a lot of people loving the design, and also the cryptic clues that Cat Daddy's Twitter have been saying.
I think it's something like, again, everything at the minute feels fresh and new, which I think a lot of people needed in SuperCard, because there was a lot of people got stale sort of in Ultimate Tier. WrestleMania 33 brought them back, but this tier has been very short-lived, I think, with the amount of cards we've been given. The double event cards of the week, which meant Ultimate Teams got the Matt Hardy card. So I think having something fresh and making it appealable. I still don't agree how easy it is to get event cards, because obviously with ring domination, there's no limit on how many people get event cards. But I hope they continue this.
Yeah,
because it's got a lot of potential, and there's a lot of cards I want to see with these sort of customized, personalized designs.
Yeah, there are so many superstars. Like, if I could just come back to the card design and think of who I'd want, just imagine like an Edge, or even the recent event cards that we have recently had, such as the Hardys and obviously Bailey. They could have had such a cool design to go with that. So I'm surprised it took them, what, this is the 5th event card?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised they've opened up to do that now, towards the mid-end of the tier. But definitely a welcomed feature in my book, and there's just countless possibilities of card designs that we could be having in the coming weeks. So hopefully that's not a one-off.
I really pray for a Kurt Angle American flag versus a Rusev Bulgarian flag.
Yeah. Oh, that could be really good. The flag animation whittling in the background. That would be something to. Hopefully that will happen soon. Because everyone's been speculating about a Kurt Angle card for God knows how long now. Probably since the start of the tier. So
as soon as he was announced for Hall of Fame, it's been demanded.
Pretty much. Have you managed to find any good little hints or tips for people during Battlegrounds that you'd be welcome to share?
My best tip is, like I said before, getting a team that is well organised. Like we have a Twitter chat set up where we decide beforehand. Once we learn that everyone's score and decks are, we literally list who we're attacking.
Yeah.
Now there's a few ways people have done this. We literally put our top 3 against their top 3. Bottom 3 against bottom 3, and then the middle 4 we rotate among the remaining 4.
Yeah, that's exactly how we've got ours. You won't be able to see it on screen just now, but here is the list of level 10 on battle strategies. But yeah, that's definitely the best way we found to do it, because if everyone plays, 3 people set 5 times 15, you're going to have, as we found out in our first Battleground, you're going to have 5 attacks left over of where people just haven't been able to, be able to get those last 5 games in, because everyone has taken that selected person.
You get into a stage where someone either physically can't attack them because they've had their 15 attacks and they'll have 3 attacks left on someone they can't beat. Or we had it in a situation where our bottom deck just couldn't face the top deck, and so we only played a 1-4-9 Battleground. So it is important to get a strategy in place, and like I say, a Twitter chat, a WhatsApp group, anything that you can do. And don't be afraid to have people at a lower tier, because obviously with this,
it's an excellent.
It's irrelevant what tier they are. Yeah, if your team deck is WrestleMania 33, you're going to get that, regardless if you've got someone in Elite or Hardened, as long as they're playing their charges and they're listening to the strategy. So if you've got someone who's playing the game a lot but is a lower deck, this is a perfect example of a chance to get them in and get them up.
Yeah, that's extremely well put. I mean, I don't know how you guys have been getting on with helping lower tiers, but through our affiliated teams, we got Lone Wolves at the minute, currently going for top place in the BG. We got Serious Snakes, Joyous Jellyfish, Hungry Hippos. All of those teams have at some stage had 3 to 4 people from Hardened and below. Like in one of our teams in Serious Snakes, when we first set it up, we had 3 members that were, I think, less than Epic tier, and now all of a sudden they're up to the WrestleMania 33 tier, managing to get those event cards. So with BG, if that would have happened so much sooner, they could have been up there with the pros, and it's just a really good feature at the minute, especially for, as you said, the lower tier players coming into teams.
Yeah, like I say, we've had a few people in Harrowmania that have, progressed through the tiers, and it's good to see them because they enjoy the game more, and especially when they get that first event card, it's quite a weird feeling. You kind of feel like a proud parent. But we've obviously just set up Harrowmania 2 last week, and they're just playing their first TBG now, so hopefully there's a few sort of lower tier season 3 players that are going to get their first WrestleMania 33 card from this.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? There's a lot of with the rewards.
One more tip I would say: if you are going to lose, sorry to cut you in there. If you are going to lose, at least try your best to get that 10,000 points. Because if you get your 10,000 points, you've still got a 50-50 chance of getting your tiers top card.
Yeah.
If you're a WrestleMania 33 team, you've got a 50-50 chance of getting a WrestleMania 33 card.
Yeah, I've just shown up the rewards for that 10,000 points just on screen now. That's one superstar ultimate to WrestleMania, so you've got 50-50 chance, as Harry said there, and you get one more ultimate superstar. So just imagine if you got, I don't know if I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it's possible to get two of the same. For instance, let's say you get two ultimate cards. You have I think it's probably less than a 0.1% chance, but you could potentially get a Duke Pro from that, which is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously the battle points you save up for the store. Now that's something interesting that we won't be able to find out for, I imagine, I think it's going to take about another 15 battlegrounds at the rate we're at now, because we're coming up to 10,000 if you've played 5 or 6. So, and that would be a WrestleMania pair. Would that be a pro, or would that be a male and a female?
See, I've heard people saying it's not a pro, but it's got to be something relevant. Otherwise, they wouldn't have it as 3 times the price of a single. Now, whether it's a pro, I tend to sort of veer away from it being a pro.
Yeah.
And more, like you said, a female and a male possibly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But, I mean, we'll find out as and when. It's going to take a little while to get to that stage, but we will get there. In regards to the tier situation now, do you feel that we're coming towards a close, or do you feel like the tier's just starting to kick on?
It's a real on the fence answer, I know, because it's really early in a tier. What, we're about a month and a half in now, 2 months in.
6 7 weeks.
Yeah, so that is a short tier. However, like you say, because their cards dropping left, right, and centre with TBG, and they've done a lot of cards as the undercards, it's kind of hard to see it lasting a lot longer.
Yeah.
The only way I can see it lasting any longer is, and it's been done before, if you remember in Season 2, they did drop new cards into a tier that already existed.
Yeah. So, how long did you start in Season 1, Harry?
I played Season 1 very casually. Started getting event cards towards the end of Season 1. Not PCC though, never played PCC to actually get an event card.
Never played
Season 2 started to take... I played it obviously, but never went for an event card because the points in Season 1 were ridiculous. You're talking 20,000 to get a card.
Yeah.
Season 2 started playing a bit more serious, took a break from the game actually,
Really?
and then got demanded to come back for it. Basically, someone set a vote up on Twitter to get me back in the game, and the vote that won was to play everything and record it. So that's how I actually got to stream with it as well.
Oh, that's awesome. My first event that I played was actually the back end of Season 2, and that was Sasha Banks PCC. And coming into the game, there was like no tutorial on what the game mode was, so I was straight into it, and I managed to get the pro Sasha Banks. I think I finished in the top 80, top 85 for a first event.
Wow.
And yeah, that was just, after that I was hooked. I was hooked on the game. It's a shame it started so late in the tier.
Was that the WrestleMania or the SummerSlam? Sasha Banks?
The SummerSlam.
Right, oh wow, really late.
I think that was exactly the last PCC that occurred before the new tiers dropped the next season. Yeah, that got me.
So you played one PCC and that was it?
Yeah, I got one taste of it and then they take it away, so...
Don't get wrong, for things like obviously streams and YouTube, PCC was great because there was no limit on the bouts, you were always playing for something. The Sasha Banks WrestleMania one, I got in on the Sunday about 4 o'clock and obviously it finished at 1 a.m. and I was about 2,500 points behind the cut-off. So I streamed for about 7 hours just playing it and caught up, and it was one of my most popular streams as well. So it's a shame it's gone. I can understand why it's gone because of the ad revenue they're getting at the minute. It's not in that game mode, and you can play without any titles or anything. It's just time. It's just a shame because, like you say, the limit on cards it gave out actually made event cards exclusive, and I think that's why this tier feels so short, because everybody's getting the same deck now.
Yeah, it's very easy to catch up in this current state of the tier. Just quickly, Harry, where can people access your? Let's go with your Twitch and your YouTube.
YouTube is mharry10 and Twitch is mharry10 as well. So drop along. We stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays on Twitch. So
awesome.
Yeah,
I'll make sure to leave a. Sorry to cut you off. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description for people to find your Twitch, Twitter, and your YouTube.
Cool. Appreciate it.
And we'll just cap off here. It's been great having you on with me today. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
No worries.
Just any last words for people tuning in?
Stay in school, don't do drugs, and play my SuperCard when the teacher's got their back turned.
Awesome. So cheers for joining me on the Level 10 show, everybody, and hopefully we'll catch you soon in the coming days. Take care.